Okay, here we go. We are live. I'm Chef Diane, and I can't wait to cook along with you. Thank you so much for joining me on Facebook today. We are making one of my favorite Valentine's Day treats. Valentine's Day is right around the corner, and this is a treat that you can make for your family, for yourself, for your friends. It's something that kids and adults, all ages, can make, and of course, everyone's going to love to eat them. So, I'm going to show you the most basic version. It's not anything complicated. It takes very little equipment. It takes very little effort, and it's really, really super quick. But I want you to challenge yourself and use your creativity so you can add on, build on this recipe, own it. You can add in sprinkles and drizzles and everything that you want to make a beautiful, perfect strawberry. So let's go ahead and talk about what we need for equipment to get started. So of course, you're gonna need some beautiful ripe strawberries, and I was just so impressed with what I found in the market today. This is a great size strawberry for making your chocolate dip strawberries. It's just easy to dip and decorate and eat. But if you have smaller ones, that's okay too. They're still gonna be delicious. Just these ones give you an opportunity to really decorate them and look really amazing. So we've got strawberries, and then we have chocolate chips. That's all you're gonna use for your ingredients that actually go into the recipe. I got some Ghirardelli dark chocolate chips, but maybe you don't care for dark chocolate, you like milk chocolate, that's okay too. So I just say good quality, taste them, see if you like the way they taste. If you like the way they taste, you're gonna like this recipe. All you need is a half of a bag. So that's gonna be about 5 or 6 cups. And then for our equipment, you'll need a strainer, or you can just put them under the water in your hands. But we're gonna wash these strawberries before we dip them. You'll need a microwave safe bowl. That means a bowl that is either glass or ceramic. You can't put any metal in the microwave. And then you'll need a little spatula or a spoon to stir around that chocolate as you heat it up. You'll need a piece of parchment paper. Now this one's kind of important because if you put these strawberries on anything but parchment paper, they're gonna stick to the pan. Wax paper will work too, but sometimes the wax gets too hot and will melt. So parchment is the best thing that you can do. And I just have it on a pan to keep it neat. I have an extra pan here to dry my strawberries on. You'll need paper towels to get those strawberries dry. And then you're gonna need some additional toppers if you want to. I'm gonna make graham cracker dipped chocolate covered strawberries. So I'm gonna mash my graham crackers up until they're a fine crust, and then I'm gonna dip them in there. So it's gonna give it a little extra different flavor. But I pulled out some other things you could use. You could use sprinkles. So here's some pink sprinkles, white sprinkles. Red sprinkles on dark chocolate won't look so great, but milk chocolate and red sprinkles looks really pretty. I got some cocoa nibs. So these are little cacao bits that you could sprinkle on top as well. But I'm just gonna go for the graham cracker, or you can just go for the straight chocolate. So most important part of getting your chocolate dip strawberries ready is to make sure that you wash them and dry them really well. If you don't dry them very well, then the chocolate will not stick to the berry. It'll get sticky and icky and gooey, and it won't really turn out. So gather your ingredients, get your strawberries, get your strainer, and then we're gonna just rinse them off in the sink. Now, as we go, please ask me any questions that you have. You can just type them into the bar below. Now, I said a pint of strawberries on the website, but I'm gonna actually make a whole pound of strawberries because my daughter wants to dip some later on too. So I've got a couple small ones that I'll use for my strawberries. So I'm gonna rinse these off. And then actually, let me set this up right now. I'm gonna take paper towels and put them on a sheet pan. That way I can just lay my strawberries out to dry them. So let's give these a little rinse. Give it a good shake while it's in the sink. So get all that excess water off that you can. So shake, shake, shake. But gently, because strawberries are delicate. Then we're gonna take our strawberries and just lay them out on our sheet. So hi, Dow. I know Adele just checked in. I saw Joni earlier, hopefully with Emma, or maybe Emma's going to tune in later, because I think some people on the West Coast are still in school. I know E is going to watch this later, so hi E. Oh, check your berries. Make sure you don't have any bad ones. Just put those aside. So now we have them all laid out. And we're going to grab some extra towels, and we're just going to give them a little blot with the extra paper towels. So blot these dry. Make sure that you get all the extra water off, and then make your stems kind of like pull them away from the berry so they look like a little grabber at the end, because you're going to use that stem to hold your berry when you dip it. So just go through, and let's say we're going to do about 6 of them right now. So just get 6 dry. Try to get all the same size ones so you can make them look pretty on a platter, make them look consistent. If you have time to do this ahead of time, it'll make it a little bit easier. You don't have to spend so much time trying to get the water off the berries. So next time you make them, about a half an hour ahead of time, wash your berries off, rinse them off, and then put them on paper towels and just let them naturally air dry. Then the chocolate will be guaranteed to stick 100%. So I'm gonna do 6 of the same size berry. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 there. I'm just gonna let those dry. The other I'm gonna put to the side. And then I'm gonna get my chocolate ready. So a half of a packet of chocolate chips in a microwave safe bowl. We're gonna go to the microwave, and we're gonna work in increments of 30 seconds. So that means you're gonna push it on for 30 seconds, let it go, open the door of the microwave, and then check and see if your chocolate is melting, and give it a little stir. It's very easy to do, but it's also easy to burn your chocolate. So you have to check it every 30 seconds. So let's give this a go. And what about toppings that you would like to put on your berries? Let me know what you want to put on top. So sprinkles, you could put graham cracker crumbs like I'm going to, keep them plain, or you could even melt another chocolate batch. If you have like a milk chocolate, put it in a Ziploc baggie, and you could use it for drizzling as well. So I'm gonna make my graham cracker as I wait for my chocolate to warm up. So let me take my spatula over the chocolate. I hardly have any melted chocolate after 30 seconds. Stir it so the bottom of the melted chocolate goes to the top. Unmelted chocolate chips go to the bottom. And put it in for another 30 seconds. Now there's lots of ways to melt chocolate, and microwave is probably the easiest and the most foolproof, but you could also take a pot of boiling water and then put a bowl on top of that and melt your chocolate inside that as well. But it's kind of a more advanced, and everybody can't do it. I wanted to do a recipe that kids of any age can do. So if you can push a button, you can melt this chocolate. Just be careful when you take the bowl out of the microwave that you don't burn yourself on the bowl. I'm getting a little bit closer so you can see my chocolate's getting melty. The bowl is a little warm, so I want you to be careful and have an adult help you with that. And now that I've done 1 minute total, 2 30-second times in the microwave, I think this last one's gonna get my chocolate melted all the way. So I'm gonna put that in there. I think I'm actually just gonna go for 20 seconds this time. So 20 seconds for my last time. Now your chocolate might be different. It might take a little longer, it might be shorter. Just keep checking it, keep stirring it, and then you're gonna get this nice melted, luscious chocolate that you can dip your strawberries into. So as I said, I'm using graham cracker crumbs. So I'm gonna take graham crackers, I'm gonna put them in a plastic bag, and I'm gonna smash them with a mallet, or you could use a wooden spoon to smash it as well. So you can just take a wooden spoon, smash, smash, smash. Here we go. Here's my chocolate. Mine took 1.5 minutes, and it is all melted. Let me know how long yours takes. So 1.5 minutes here. Take my spatula and just put it to the side. I'm going to finish up my graham cracker crumbs with my wooden spoon or my mallet. And I'm going to put the graham cracker crumbs in a bowl. Or if you're using sprinkles, jimmies, tiny chocolate chips, cacao nibs. My daughter loves these, so this is why I brought these out, because she's going to make these with these cacao nibs, which are natural chocolate. A lot of antioxidants in them. All right, so we're ready to start dipping. You have your parchment paper. You've got your dried strawberries. So my 6 right here are dried. And you have your melted chocolate. Maybe put your melted chocolate on top of a paper towel so it doesn't drizzle onto the countertop, because it's just going to be a little bit difficult to get off your countertop when it is dried. Grab your berry. Like I said, you want to grab it from the stem. I'm just going to give this another little dab, make sure it's totally dry. And then you're just going to take it and you're going to dip it in the chocolate. So the tip is going to go down into the chocolate up to the shoulder. So the shoulder is this area, rounded area right here at the top, up to the shoulder, and then turn, turn, turn. And then give it a moment to let the excess drizzle. So see how I talked about that shoulder? It's the area that can be a little bit white. So you're going to let it drizzle a little bit and then just rub it across the edge of the bowl to take off that excess drip. Put it on its side on your sheet. It looks like that. I want to dip mine though. So I'm going to take mine and I'm going to dip it all around. So same thing here. I'm just going to roll it around. Now people have gotten really creative with how to dip strawberries. I mean, they've used like Fruity Pebbles. They've used crushed up dried strawberries would be beautiful. But I'm using these graham cracker crumbs, and that's what it's going to look like. So let's go ahead and dip our strawberries one by one. We're just going to do 6. Then they're going to go into the refrigerator for only about 10 minutes, and they'll be ready to serve. That couldn't be easier, right? Hold on to the top. Put the tip down into the chocolate, up to the shoulder, and roll it around. Let the excess drip off. Rub it against the bottom side of the bowl. Dip it into your toppers if you like, or just put it right on the baking sheet. So remember, the shoulder is just this area that's curved, that's right below the white part of the strawberry. Hold on to the stem. Tip goes down into it, put it on its side, roll it. You don't want to get the stem or the top of the strawberry in there. Let the excess chocolate run off. You can make this one plain if you like. I think I'll make one plain for my husband. I think he'll like the plain one. I'm using dark chocolate, but you could also use milk. You could use white chocolate if you like as well. So I have 3 more to make. So let's work together, but at our own pace. So take your next one whenever you're ready. Roll it through. Extra chocolate runs off. I think these are just so pretty. 2 more to go. I'm just gonna get all that extra water. All right, so some of you might make these as a gift for a teacher, a friend, a parent. These will last in the refrigerator for 48 hours, so you want to plan that accordingly. They also should sit in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes before you eat them. So if you're going to make them for a gift, try not to be ready to give them until 30 minutes, and you might want to come up with a pretty package design, and then also only in the refrigerator for 48 hours. Try to give them right away. So I'm going to say hi to Tiffany, and E is getting ready to get out of school, and Tiffany told me that E loves to make chocolate dipped strawberries. So if you make them at home and you take a picture, I would love to see them. I'm doing my last strawberry. This is nice and dry. The tip of it's going into the chocolate, rolling it around and around, trying to get an even, clean line without covering up the whole strawberry. Let it all drip off. Dip it into my graham cracker crumbs. And here we have my 6 chocolate dipped strawberries. And they're so easy, right? And they took us less than 15 minutes. We've been working on them. And they're a great gift. They are a super yummy thing that your family is going to love. And if you make them, please post a picture. Put it on our Kids Cook Along private group, so no one else will see your picture, just me, because I love to see what you make. Now these are going to go in the refrigerator for 30 minutes. I hope that you have a wonderful Valentine's Day. I can't wait to I look forward to cooking along with you soon. And it's Chef Diane. I'll talk to you guys soon. Love ya. Bye.